Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope that you've had a lovely day so far. I hope wherever you are in the world, today has been treating you so well. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about lipsticks. I'm literally the last person on the internet this year to talk about my favourite autumnal lipstick, and as someone who loves this look here that was posted yesterday, I love a big black wing and a statement lip. It's a classic. I absolutely love it. I feel like everybody has already done their like roundup video, so I am very late to the party, but I was waiting on a few new releases. That's my excuse, okay? I was waiting for a few new lipsticks to arrive to me that I thought I was going to be very interested in, and I can safely say all of these are firm favourites. So let's just get on into it. The one that I am already wearing, this is the Catrice Pillow Like Matte Lip Mousse. This really is a whipped, moussey liquid lipstick, but also it does not fade. Like, it's the strangest feeling because it looks like a matte liquid lipstick. It does. I literally only just applied this like 5 minutes ago. You'll have seen in yesterday's video, I've literally just applied this one. It goes on looking like this. It doesn't dry down. It doesn't feel dry or tight or uncomfortable or anything like that. It stays feeling like this, which honestly, it's the strangest feeling because it feels moussey. As I'm like rubbing my lips together, I can feel that it feels almost, I want to say like thick and cushiony. And I don't want you to think that that's a bad thing. It's a lovely feeling. It doesn't feel dry. And this colour is just delicious. This is 040 Whip It Good. And it really does go on. I mean, I'm not going to be able to swatch it that way, am I? Let's concentrate on the swatches. It goes on so smooth. It looks blurred. That's the only way that I can describe it. It looks airbrushed and blurred on the lips, but it doesn't feel tight or uncomfortable. It's the strangest feeling, but I absolutely love this formula. I'm very interested in perhaps trying some more of the colours because I think I have nothing like this colour in my collection. It's the most unique toasty brown orange that is just perfect for this time of year. So this is choice number one. I'm going to be removing my lipstick, swatching and then applying. And I've got so many options out in front of me. I'm doing it for the video, but I'm gonna struggle. And I have tried to put these in some sort of shade order, but also I'm not, like the last two are lip stains. So I'm putting them at the end because they are going to stain. And I'm just going to have to figure that out when I get there. So number two is Beauty Moon Cosmetics. This is Harvest Heat. Now, this has got a lip liner in it and a matte liquid lipstick. And just wait until you see this colour. If you like an orange lip, you will love this. Like, look at that colour. So that is the lip liner and the liquid lipstick, and if I'll just swatch the liquid lip so that you can see the colour of that there, because the lip liner is the same colour. Again, it's such a unique undertone. It almost is like a grey toned orange. It's almost muted. There's nothing bright or neon. If you want that, I've got options for that coming up, but again, it's a matte liquid lipstick, but it feels so comfortable. It does dried down with this one. It dries down, but also where this is more of like a thin liquid lip feeling, whereas this one is more of like a whipped, moussey feeling, the Beauty Moon ones just feel so thin and lightweight, and like I personally would put sort of like a lip gloss or something over the top of this throughout the day to make it more of a comfortable feeling, but also that is my preference. I do prefer more of like a glossy finish and feeling, but the colour is again just so unique, such a unique undertone. And I do believe that Beauty Moon had a few orange options. I just went for the most orange one. Of course I did. So that is number 2, Beauty Moon, Harvest Heat. I'm going to forget the names of all of these. I've got like 10 options in front of me. You're just gonna have to forgive me for that one. So if you want a neon orange colour for autumn, I've got 2 options for more of a brighter orange colour. First up is the Studio London Power Pout 12-hour velvet longwear colour, and this is in Feeling Daring. And look at how pigmented this is on the first swipe. I love this colour. Like, yes, it's very bright. It's very in your face, bright orange, but actually this one goes really, really nicely with more of a deeper red lip liner to sort of ground it and take it down a notch. But you still get that lovely bright verging on neon orange colour. So that is that one there. You can see that next to that Beauty Moon one before, where this one is definitely more grey, more sort of desaturated, and then the Studio London is definitely more punchy. But again, a matte look, but it is more of a satiny feeling. It feels slippy on the lip. That's the only way that I can really describe it. It doesn't feel drying on the lip, but also like the pigment is full colour pigment, you know? So that is the Studio London. Lip in Feeling Daring. You probably do have to be quite daring to wear such a bright lip, but I love it. So next up, I don't know if you can actually still get this, so I'm gonna sort of skip over it quite quickly, but I love this. This is the Made by Mitchell matte liquid lipstick, the Boom matte liquid lipstick, and this is in You're Fired. Again, this is the brightest orange toned red, and again, it's a matte liquid lipstick, so full pigment, first swipe. Oh, this colour. I had done a terrible job of applying that, but look at that colour. The application is going to go downhill real quick. I've already managed to get all over me. But again, beautiful and bright. I feel like this one versus the Studio London one, this one is more red toned. This one is more... I don't feel as though I need to ground this one with a lip liner. I feel like I can just wear this one on its own. If I put this next to that Studio London one there, so this is the Made by Mitchell and this is the Studio London, it's close, like they are similar, but I feel like where this one is just a hair darker and a hair more red, it makes it feel more complete just by itself. And again, matte liquid lip formula, has dried down now. Wouldn't, oh, I was about to say wouldn't be kiss proof. but absolutely would be kiss proof. Okay, I don't know if I've ever tested that before. I mean, I've made a right mess of that lip line. Don't look at that. But the colour is so juicy and so delicious. What have I got? My own hair in my mouth. One that I definitely wore a lot through the summer, but where it is a red, I feel like I just love this in autumn as well. This one is definitely an all year round vibe for me. It's bright enough where I feel like I wear it a lot in spring and summer, but also it's a red, so I'm going to wear this on Christmas Day as well, you know? It's versatile. And I said that I was going to skip over it because I don't know if you can even buy it anymore, and there I go, rambling for 45 minutes. And now I need to wipe my whole hand. I don't know how I've managed that. So next up, this is another one that is fairly new to my collection. But if you saw my American makeup haul video, this is from Colourpop. This is the Lippy Sticks in the shade Chi Chi. I actually can't remember if this is meant to be a matte formula. I wouldn't say that it feels like a matte. It feels very comfortable. Again, sort of slippy, quite sort of balmy feeling, but full pigment. Again, look at this colour. Again, it's like a red, an orange toned red. It's another one that I don't feel the need to absolutely wear a lip liner with it. It looks beautiful with a lip liner. It looks beautiful with, I tried this with like orange lip liners, very bright lip liners, but also with more red, like deeper red lip liners. Again, to sort of ground it, to make it into that more deeper, more of a red tone. Quite a versatile sort of formula in that you can put it over more of a red, deeper lip liner, and where it's more of a slippy finish, you can really make it blend in with that sort of deeper lip liner and almost make it like an ombre lip. It's such a beautiful colour, but also I just love the formula of these lippy sticks. They're so comfortable and so full pigment. Let me swatch that one on my hand. So we're still very much in the orange realm here. So that is Chi Chi there. So you can see, still very much in the oranges, but we're getting more into the slightly more red tones here. Beautiful, beautiful formula. I feel like I can just put this on without even really looking. It's a beautiful, full pigment, sort of slippy formula that just goes on so easily. And I love that colour. I love that colour. And I love the way that it feels, honestly. It doesn't feel drying or anything like that. It feels lovely. So next up, let's just briefly talk about MUA. Okay. MUA have the most incredible lip formulas. I've got Razzleberry, which is the shade, in a matte liquid lipstick, the Satin Sheen Lip Stylo, and the lip liner. Can I find the lip liner literally anywhere in my house? No. I thought it was in my handbag. It's not. I don't know where it is, so I'm going to have to go out and purchase another one. I can't get through the autumn season without my Razzleberry lip liner, okay? I know that you might think that's dramatic. It's the most incredible colour. So let me swatch on the back of my hand the matte liquid lipstick. And for the sake of my lips, I'm only going to apply the Satin Sheen Lip Stylo because it's, you know, I've done, what is this, like 6 lipsticks so far, and look at that colour. It's a berry toned red. We're starting to get a little bit darker, we're starting to get a little bit more vampy, but this colour just screams autumn to me. It's so beautiful, and the satin sheen lip stylos are my favourite lipstick formula of all time. They feel like a lip balm, but they have got full pigment. Like, I'm just gonna leave this running, you will see how pigmented this really is. It's incredible. It's so comfortable. Like, I would apply this just as a lip balm. But look at the amount of colour. They smell incredible. They smell so good. Why am I trying to talk whilst applying lip products? Look at this colour. This colour feels like Christmas to me. I know it's still October, okay, but I'm there. I'm there. I love this colour, and the whole point of me wanting to find the Razzleberry lip liner is I wanted to compare it to one of their new ones, which is Cherry Kiss, and I will swatch this for you. This is one of the ones that came out in the Cherry collection. There was a darker one. I don't feel like I'm going to get a ton of use out of the darker one, but oh, you know, they are similar. So this is the Cherry Kiss lip liner, and this is Razzleberry. I feel like Cherry Kiss is, oh, I'm knocking everything over on my table, I do apologise. Cherry Kiss is just a little bit darker and a little bit deeper, almost, like Razzleberry. Everything's falling over and it's really distracting me, I apologise. Razzleberry is more of like a berry toned red, where I feel like Cherry Kiss, oh my goodness, can I knock more things over on my table? I'm an absolute mess today. I apologise. Cherry Kiss is beautiful, but it's more of a cherry colour, like it's a deeper colour, where Razzleberry is more of just like a slightly berry toned red. I hope that makes sense. I'm just getting very overexcited about MUA, okay? I love MUA lip products, and honestly I feel like everybody should try at least one shade of the Satin Sheen lip stylos. I cannot tell you how comfortable they are. Out of all of these are the most comfortable. They're not long lasting. This will absolutely transfer. Like, it's not going to last all day. It just isn't. But the colour and the way that it feels, and you can just reapply it because it feels like a lip balm. And I need to go and just have a moment before we move on, because I'm getting overexcited. I've knocked everything over. There's lipsticks on the floor. Just give me a minute. So the last lipstick formula before we move on to lip tints, this is the Catrice Matte Pro Ink liquid lipstick. This is in 090. This is my statement. I have spoken about this lipstick in particular at length. I'm fairly certain I included this in last year's autumn lipsticks. This is the longest, apart from the lip stains, this is the longest lasting lipstick. It's a matte liquid lip, but it almost feels like an ink. Like, it feels so thin. The colour is incredible. Again, just look at the amount of pigment first swipe. this is one that I would absolutely just wear on its own. I don't feel the need to wear a lip liner with it. It does not budge. Where you put it is where it will stay, and for that reason you have to be careful when applying it because it is so pigmented. I'm not going to talk whilst I do this. That's not going to end well. Just give me a minute. So, not my neatest work, but just the most classic red lip. It's not too berry, it's not too bright, it's not too deep. It's the Goldilocks of red lips. If I know that I want a red lip, but I'm not sure what undertone I want or what finish I want or anything like that, this is the one that I go for. Again, it's so comfortable. It feels so thin. Feels like nothing on the lips. Really takes very, very well to like a lip balm over the top. Once this is fully dried down, I would just put a little bit of lip balm over the top. Again, just because that's sort of the finish that I enjoy. But this stays. Once this is dry, this stays. Like, it's still a little bit wet, so you can see it's transferring a little bit. But once this is dried, it does not go anywhere. And this is one that I just bring out at this time of year. It lives on my table, and it's like a mindless colour for me. This is my neutral. Oh, I love it. Let me actually just swatch that next to Razzleberry so that you can see the difference in these tones, where Razzleberry almost has a little bit of a berry tone, obviously, but it's a little bit sort of pinky. This one is the Catrice. This is my statement. It's just a classic neutral, not too either way, not too warm, not too cool. It's just perfect. My perfect red lip, and always truly will be. The way that this feels and the way that it lasts, and I just don't have to think about it. This is one that comes out every year, and it always will. So now we are on to the two lip stains. Firstly, let's go in with this one first. This is the Essence Hydra Kiss Lip Tint. This is in 06 Berry Crush. This looks and feels like a lip gloss, but the colour, firstly, is beautiful, and secondly, it really does stay. So that is what the colour looks like. Let me swatch that first. Let's put that one here. It's almost like a mauvey, sort of purpley toned deep berry. Perfect for this time of year. Absolutely beautiful colour. And just looks and feels like the thinnest gloss. It feels like exactly what I need at this late hour. Trying on all of these lip colours. Yeah, definitely feels really, really nice and hydrating. But also the colour. Again, it's almost like a muted sort of greyish tone of a berry. It's not like bright in your face berry. It's not like Razzleberry. It is, yeah, sort of more muted, more nudie, but also obviously on different skin tones it's going to look different, but on a fair to light skin tone with warm undertones, it does lean more sort of vampy autumnal, but not so dark that it feels sort of costumey. It feels like a nude adjacent berry tone. It's so late, I feel like my brain is not functioning straight, but can see that colour. I hope you agree that you think it's very pretty. And next, let me swatch this on the back of my hand first, because this is the Beauty Bay All Hours Lip Stain. And this is in the shade Crave. This is one of the ones that comes out blue. So if I swatch this here, I'll swatch this on the back of my hand and then apply it, and then we can wipe it off together and I can show you what the colour looks like. But it is one of these that like looks crazy because it's like a purple metallic colour at first. But let me wipe this one off and then we can apply this, and you can see how blue it is because it is very, very blue until you wipe it off. So this is how the colour applies. I do wish that you didn't have to do the whole thing where you apply it, it looks blue, then you wipe it off and it reveals the colour. I don't know what the benefit of it being this colour is versus like the Essence one that you just paint on and it looks like a lip gloss and then the colour is underneath that and it stains. I don't like the routine of having to apply this, let it dry and then wipe it off. I would rather just not have to do that. And the blue is, I feel like, a gimmick in that it makes for a thumbnail, you know? It makes for a moment on TikTok. Oh, look at me, I'm applying a metallic blue lipstick. Like, no, you're not. You're going to wipe it off and it's going to be a beautiful berry shade underneath. You don't benefit from it being this berry colour. But if I wipe this off, so this is dried on the back of my hand now. If I carefully wipe this off, you will see it's a beautiful, bright berry colour. More of like a bright, sort of fuchsia colour. Very bright, very deep. It does stain. I probably shouldn't have done all of these swatches on the back of my hand because now I'm going to have squares of colour on the back of my hand for 2 days. It really does stain, but now that this has dried, let me get a clean bit of this cotton pad. Let's go here. Like, why can't it just be that colour? It's such a pretty colour. I just don't like the faff of having to wipe it off. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. A lot of people would probably like it. Most people would probably really like the like theatre of wiping off the blue lip and it being this beautiful like berry underneath. I just find it a hassle. And again, because this is a stain, obviously it feels like nothing now. I've just wiped my lips and this colour really does stay all day, eating, drinking, etc. Because it's a stain. Nothing. So that is everything. In fact, let me just put on a little bit of that MUA Satin Sheen Lip Styler over the top because this colour will stay, and then tap over a little bit of that to give that like balmy, comfortable feeling. I love all of these lipsticks. I love the colours of all of these. I would love to hear what your favourite autumnal deep berry, red or orange lip product is. What are you loving? What are you loving that's new? What are you loving that's old? What are you loving? I want to hear all about it. If you have made it to the very, very end of this video, congratulations. It was a rambly one today. Honestly, what time is it? It's 8:30 in the evening. I would ordinarily already be in bed at this point, so that is why my brain is gone. But congratulations if you've made it to the very, very end. It was rambly, it was a mess. We've got through all of my favourite lipsticks. I would love to hear what your favourites are as well. Gold star to you, if you've made it to the very end. But until next time, until tomorrow, thank you ever so much for watching. Bye bye.